And I think everybody suffers from that. Like you kind of got to go all in on one thing and then realize it's a shit show when you're trying to do all these different things. And then you'll realize, because when I had my businesses early on, I struggled to delegate because I was like, I need it to be the quality that I'm used to. I need to do it the way that I do it. And it took me a little while to get over it and just understand that let these individuals get a month or two under their feet and they're going to get up to speed. And me hiring people was what took the business from X to 10X.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really important. And then two, it's funny, like when we're talking, when you were in Latin America early on, you said you were very closed-minded. You were kind of trying to figure things out. And then now the way that you talk is so open-minded. And I've been trying, when you were talking, I was trying to think of a good word to describe it. And like spiritual, I guess, is the only word I could think of when you spoke about the way you looked at life and how you think it's selfish not to go and give the world what your talents are. And I think that's really cool. And like, where does that come from? I'm just curious at this point. Where does that come from? Where does that kind of holistic view on everything? Because I think it's really interesting and I think it's really powerful because the mental part of things is so important. And you seem to have a very, very wide view on everything, not narrow, closed-minded. Where does that come from?
It sounds kind of weird, but I would say that one of the biggest ones is travel, and then another one of the biggest ones is just the experiences that I've had in life and the different, like, quote unquote, like crowds and niches that I've been in. The way that I've been able to experience life is kind of like taking every single piece of what life consists of and like living in it in a while, like living in South America in a third world country, living in a jungle where I slept on a dirt floor and only had 2 changes of clothes for 3 months, living in high rises in New York that are worth millions and millions of dollars. So when you're going from all these different types of life, being in all different types of career and finance careers and in nonprofits and in trading, like I've been in a lot of different experiences. And I think it just comes down to, and then I've traveled to a ton of different countries and lived in a ton of different countries. So it's allowed me to unlock information about the world that a lot of people that just stay in their hometown and never leave or just live at their parents' house and then never leave it, or just whatever the situation is, like people that are very close to, like, I only go here, I go to school here, and then I've only worked here and I've only done this. Like, I feel like life is kind of like a game, and you have to be able to explore the map, and you have to be able to unlock new side quests and new missions to be able to discover what all of these things actually mean, right? So I've had all these different experiences that is then fed into me of like, okay, this is the perspective that I now have on life. And then just having good mentors and stuff too, and having a good group of friends that helps you view the world in a different ways in different places. And the internet helps with that, as far as like getting friends that are from like different cultures and different countries. But I would say the main reason for that is just for the experiences that I've had in life, that there's been such a wide variety of them